Hello, welcome to NLPBirthing TV. First, I'd like to thank my sponsors, the great SWAT TV. You can find them at www.swat.tv, the world's #1 personal development channel. Right, NLPBirthing TV. Am I going to be sexy ever again? Don't ask that about me. I think I'm probably a lost cause. Basically, it's a question I get asked a lot. Almost every woman, in fact every single woman that I've ever worked with for hypnosis and childbirth, has asked or has expressed concerns over how it's going to affect your body and how that's going to affect your relationship perhaps with the baby's father. Now, don't worry about it to start off with. The two main elements you've got to look at here are the damage that the baby's going to do as it's coming out, or the damage that you're going to go through whilst giving birth, and also the healing process afterwards. Now, to do those in reverse order, the healing process, for this you really do need to find yourself a good hypnotherapist or NLP therapist. A study done by the Harvard Medical School with Union Institute of Cincinnati actually found that hypnosis for healing does speed up the healing process. They got a number of people with broken ankles and they gave a group of them hypnosis and they gave a group of them a lot of moral support and family attention. They found at 6 weeks that doctors who were unaware of who was in which group were gauging that the people who had had the hypnosis were actually 9 or 10 weeks down the healing line. They then did this again because a lot of people didn't believe the results, and they got 3 control groups. They got 3 groups. The hypnosis group, a group who had a lot of attention, love and affection from their family, and a 3rd group who had literally nothing at all. Okay. And once again, the people that had the hypnosis healed almost twice as fast, and these were all ladies. Now, we all know that there's a very strong link between mind and body. We've all heard of people who had cancer, long-term terminal illnesses, and rather than thinking about dying and how long they had, they decided just to enjoy the last little bits of life they had and unexplainably went into remission. We all know that when you feel stressed and when you feel tired, the body gets run down and you get ill. A lot of people get things like eczema and asthma when they're stressed out. Now, basically, hypnosis is going to help your body heal quickly. Okay. Now, the second element here is the actual damage that may be done to your body whilst you're giving birth. We all hear terrible terms being bandied around childbirth, like ripping and tearing and all that kind of thing. It's the amount of time I've heard my own mother say, "Oh, you don't know how much I suffered when I gave birth to you." And all I did was ask her for a fiver, you know. So basically, when it comes to actual giving birth, what can you do? Okay, now think of it like this. Okay, your muscles and your body is mainly water. Okay, so if you think of water, water's very easy to break when it's cold, when it's ice. Okay, ice is easy to damage, easy to chip, and easy to break. But water itself can't be broken. And it can be poured around. Now, think how much water is in your body. If you're relaxed at an almost cellular level, your body will have a lot less damage. Your body will stretch, and your body will do the things it needs to do. Okay. Now, if you're stressed and if you're scared, your body's going to be releasing a lot of different chemicals, a lot of adrenaline. It's going to be tensing up. And all the other muscles in your body, you're going to experience a lot more damage. You're also going to experience a lot more pain. So there is something to be said for relaxing. Obviously, that's an easy one for me to say. It's like saying you don't think of a green dog. The second I say that, you think of a green dog. So the best things that you can do in this situation are building up to the birth are basically, number 1, prenatal Pilates. Prenatal Pilates is going to keep you happy, it's going to keep you freer from stress, the exercise. It's also going to start getting your muscles in good working order so that they know exactly what they've got to do and they're in good condition for the childbirth. Also, postnatal Pilates. Postnatal Pilates is going to help you rebuild your body after childbirth, your pelvic floor, also your stomach muscles, which is going to be great for lifting the baby in and out of the cot. So I work with a fantastic Pilates instructor for both pre and postnatal Pilates. So if you have any questions, send me an email and I can give you their details. Okay, so when it comes to the actual relaxing at an almost cellular level, for this we've got to build up something called an anchor or an association. Think of it like this: whenever you hear that special piece of music that you listen to with your friends, you have a good time. If you're down, it cheers you up. Every time you listen to it, you phone up your friends, or if your friends are there. And as time goes on, you get more and more and more good memories, good moments, good events, all linked to that same piece of music. And the amount that that music can cheer you up will grow. Okay, so what we want to do is the same thing for relaxation. I want you to find a piece of music, something that's slow, something that's beautiful, maybe some classical music, or even something like Shine On You Crazy Diamond, like Pink Floyd's personal favourite of mine. And I want you to listen to it while you're having a really relaxing bath. If that bath involves a glass of wine, whatever, we need to get as many feelings as pleasure and relaxation as you can linked to that piece of music. Okay, so another one, get your birthing partner or the father of the child to give you a deep relaxing massage while you listen to this music. You need to do this 5 or 6 times minimum. In fact, I would suggest if you're not going to see a hypnotherapist or an NLP birther, then you actually do this for at least a 2-month period before the baby's due, every single day, and relax whilst listening to it. Okay, now in the last 2 weeks building up to the actual birth itself, we're going to do some visualization. Your mind cannot tell the difference between imagination and relaxation, and reality. Sorry, if you watch a sad film, you feel sad. If you watch a happy film, you feel happy. Now, if you start imagining the birth and imagine it going easy, imagine that the entire bottom of your body is loose like a balloon. Imagine all that tension coming out of you. Okay, as you do this, your body's going to start building up a habit. It's literally, they say, that the second birth is always the easiest. That's because the second birth, you're not scared, you're not worried, you know what's going to come. So why not have the second birth the first time? I want you to imagine, whilst listening to the relaxing piece of music that you've built up that good connection with, I want you to imagine your entire body's loose. I want you to imagine 5 contractions. 5 contractions. And when you do that, imagine the first one, the second one, imagine getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and then on the 5th one, just go and allow all of the tension to leave your body. Okay, then do it again and do it again, and as you do that, imagine in your head what it would be like to be a balloon, and as the air comes out, all of that tension just leaves your body. The entire bottom half of your body is just loose, baggy, relaxed, can flow freely. As you do that, listening to the music, what's going to happen is you're going to build up an association. So when you go into labour, after 5 contractions, and it has to be no less than 5, not the first one. We need to get you into the process first. Okay, your body's going to build up an association. So on that 5th contraction, whilst you're listening to your music, your body's going to know to start relaxing, and relaxing at a deep level. Now, if you have any more questions, it's a little bit of a long topic to get into such a short space of time, so I will be covering this in a number of different ways. I'll also put an audio up on the website, which you can find at www.nlpbirthing.net if you're not on it already. If not, then please give me a call and I'll talk you through some of these things personally. If you have any specific queries or concerns, drop me an email. I can contact you back that way. Thank you for your time.